Good morning, my beautiful followers. How is everyone doing today? I'm going to give everyone a second to jump on the stream. So sitting here with my coffee, enjoying a beautiful morning. It's a little chilly, but it is definitely an amazing start to the day. So let's jump into the topic today. Yesterday I did a coaching appointment with this beautiful woman. Her heart, her soul, her spirit are really just beautiful. And she has this light that shines within her. But as I listened to her talk, as I listened to many of my clients talk about themselves and who they are, especially at the very beginning, and I listened to her use the words, I am, over and over and over again, which there's not an issue with using the words I am. However, it's what comes after those words that really defines us. It is very much those words. And if you pay attention to your speech, you're going to hear those words over and over and over again throughout your day. So we like to own and really grasp on to different identities, different personalities, different things that people have given to us a lot of times. So there's a lot of things we've been told throughout our lives, and we take these things on and we start to own them as if they're ours. And then guess what? Once we own them, they are ours. It's not that other person's stuff. It's not their judgment. It is ours. At some point, when we own that, when we take that on, it's ours. So it is no longer somebody else telling us who we are. It is then us telling ourselves who we are. And thus, owning who we are for the rest of our lives. And simply by using the words, I am. So I think it was a couple days ago, I was scrolling through Facebook. I had a couple minutes while waiting for my chiropractor appointment, and so I was taking a moment just to do some scrolling, and I found this meme, and it was just like one of those fun Facebook games that people are playing where it's like, introduce yourself in what almost killed you. Okay, and so I went to go write, and I started writing, I am... And then I was going to write anorexia because that is something that almost killed me at one point in my life, and a really bad eating disorder that took a significant amount of work on self to really overcome. And I went to go write it, and I was like, I can't. I'm not writing that. There is this gut feeling of I'm not owning that. I'm not writing that down on a piece of paper. I am not using the words I am and then using something negative. I'm not claiming that for myself. I'm not claiming that for my future. And so I was reminded as I listened to this beautiful soul talk to me yesterday, and I see all the positive aspects of herself. I see all the light. I see the journey she could easily step on to if she just started to love herself. However, she has taken little things that others have said and has started to own them and use the words I am, and then needy, I am high strung, I am all these things, all these negative things, and there was not any I am loving, compassionate, caring. I am beautifully feminine. I didn't hear any of those, and a lot of times when I'm sitting with clients, and even if I'm listening to myself talk at times, because I'm not perfect at this either, we all can fall into this pattern. Hearing ourselves talk, sometimes we can catch it as well. We oftentimes use the words I am and associate them with negatives. It is way more rare to hear somebody talk I am and then say all these beautiful things as it is to hear somebody go I am and then use all this negative stuff they've been fed. And then a lot of times we go, well, that's what I've been told my whole life. And while there is trauma and there are things that we have really taken on, and maybe at the very beginning that wasn't ours, like somebody actually gave it to us, like when we were very young. However, at some point in our life, we have to stop claiming it. We have to stop owning it. Just because somebody else thinks you are something doesn't make that true. Now, stop for a second, because sometimes we do need to do some deep work. We have to look at those shadow selves pieces. We have to look at, okay, right now, this is actually what I'm owning. This is actually what I'm taking action from a space. So, for example, one yesterday was, I am really needy. That's what she had said. I'm really needy. And I'm like, okay, so that is something you're seeing, how you're acting right now, what you're portraying, but that's not who you are. That is not who you are. Now you can take action to change that. You can take action to see yourself, but to claim that as who you are at your very core only sticks you in the mud more. It's not compassionate. It is important that we start to own our lives and who we are and our definition of self in a more positive way. It is important that we listen to the way we talk about ourselves. I hear people all the time go, no, I love myself. No, I love myself. But at the same time, they're talking trash about themselves. And a lot of times it is other people's perception. And so I want you to really today, it's not going to be a super long live stream today. I want you to really look at, what are you owning? What are you owning that others have given to you? And that now, as an adult, guess what, is your responsibility for continuing to own, continuing to put your foot in the ground and going, this is who I am. At some point, you have to choose a different definition. And a lot of people will look at me, a lot of my coaching clients will go, yeah, but that's not who I am right now. You know, yeah, there's all this positive stuff. There's things I want to manifest, but that's not who I am right now. And I'm like, you have to start pretending like it's who you are right now. You have to get into that energy. You have to claim it now in order to have it then. So, for example, I use the needy that somebody gave me yesterday, that I am needy. Well, if you don't want to be that needy person anymore, you can be like, I am independent. I'm an independent thinker, liver, doer, and I shine my light. That would be a beautiful I am. And even if you're not feeling that in the moment, you can stop. You can tap into that very core, because at the very core of us, we are all light. We are all love. Guess what? Our very core is light and love. And so if you can tap into that, then you can tap into your future potential. You can tap into that person that is detached. You can tap into that person that is fully loving and caring and fully you. You really can. But yes, at first it might feel like you're kind of lying to yourself. You're like, not so sure. You have to move past that. You have to start to get your brain on board with who you're going to be and who you want to be right now. And you can do that in two different ways. You can do that negatively or positively. So watch your language. Watch what you're owning. Watch what you're claiming for yourself. And stop using the excuse that, well, so-and-so told me this and so-and-so told me this. You know what? If something is resonating with you, you can still do work on your shadow pieces without claiming it for your current reality of who you are. I am is such a stick in, like, you are concretizing that into your very being. So let's start to soften. Let's start to bring more of the positive I am. So when you hear yourself talking in this negative way about yourself, really slow down and pause and change your language up. Or if you claim something, then go back and reclaim it in a different way, in a more positive light. Even if you're like, yeah, no, that's a shadow piece of myself, you can go like, I am changing, I am growing, I'm expanding consistently. You know, you don't have to go rainbows and sunshine here, but you do have to claim something in a more neutral or positive way if you want to make change, if you want to grow forward. And it's your responsibility to claim who you are. So, all right, my beautiful followers, I will see you tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. I have a whole bunch of workshops and things going on my site, so head over to addisonbell.net and check it all out. And of course, my one-on-one coaching. And don't forget to grab that fire within, guys. Take the time to really tap into that today. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.